Alright everybody, welcome back to another episode here of Monday Night Raw. How are y'all doing? I am, of course, Dominic behind the commentary table, and we are live and sold out in the big city of Los Angeles, California, and LA is getting one hell of an opening match to kick off this edition of Monday Night Raw. We're going to have the leader of the club, the Universal Champion, Finn Balor, take on the living legend himself, Rey Mysterio. That's right, what an opening contest this is destined to be, as we are live and sold out here for one hell of an episode. Okay, we've got Shinsuke Nakamura versus Kyle O'Reilly main eventing. We've got Kairi Sane versus Shayna Baszler competing to determine which one of those two women will be going inside the women's Money in the Bank matchup. We've got Seth Rollins speaking his mind for the first time since his match at Wrestlemania against Jon Moxley. And we have way more to come as well, as Finn Balor looks to kick off Monday Night Raw with a massive win over Rey Mysterio, quite like how he won at the Backlash pay-per-view against the onslaught. He survived the onslaught of Shinsuke Nakamura and Samoa Joe at the Backlash pay-per-view, somehow doing it. I don't know how he even did it. Okay, I was there, I witnessed it, I watched it, but somehow Finn Balor, he survived it. Some might say Finn Balor stole that win against Samoa Joe and Shinsuke Nakamura. Okay, Shinsuke Nakamura hitting a Kinshasa on Samoa Joe. Finn Balor expertly picking his time to run back into the ring, throwing Nakamura to the outside before hitting a 1916 for good measure on Samoa Joe. And thus Finn Balor retained the Universal Championship. But now, ladies and gentlemen, as we look towards the Money in the Bank pay-per-view, Finn Balor might just now realize how important and how difficult it will be to be the Universal Champion. Okay, constantly having to look over his shoulder, as at the Money in the Bank pay-per-view, we will, of course, be seeing somebody win the men's Money in the Bank briefcase. And, of course, the holder of that briefcase can cash in on anybody who is the Universal or WWE Champion. Okay, we saw EC3 do it at WrestleMania, and perhaps Finn Balor might fall victim to the Money in the Bank briefcase, as Rey Mysterio looks to make sure Finn Balor falls victim to a 619 here tonight on Monday Night Raw. Rey Mysterio, there you see him in the red and black. Perhaps, if you think about mocking the Universal title, okay, of course, red strap as well. You know, it all makes sense. A lot of red going on Monday Night Raw. And perhaps one of these two men, before the end of the match, will be bleeding out some red as we get into it to kick off Monday Night Raw. It's Finn Balor, it's Rey Mysterio, Gallows, and Anderson at ringside. And here we go. Balor, the champion, staring down the masked... the masked legend, as Rey Mysterio with a few strikes, and then Finn Balor grabbing him here and immediately grabbing him in a headlock. Here we go. Finn Balor realizes he has the height and strength advantage, but Rey Mysterio, as always, knows that he is the ultimate underdog. Finn Balor trying to outpower him with the headlock. However, Rey Mysterio hitting a headlock of his own on Balor. But there you see Balor with that strength advantage, pushing him all the way across the ring, ducks underneath. Jumps over, and Finn Balor with a dropkick. Rey Mysterio lately hasn't had too much success, okay, in the past few months, losing to people like Tommaso Ciampa. Will Rey Mysterio be able to build some success here tonight, build some momentum, as Rey Mysterio launches Finn Balor to the outside, and now he's staring at the club, knowing how dangerous they are. He must know that he must constantly watch as Finn Balor watched Rey Mysterio leaping over the top rope, crashing down onto his face. And now Rey Mysterio, what does he have in mind here? Balor turns around, and Rey Mysterio Here we go, immediately throwing caution to the wind. That's exactly the kind of offense Rey Mysterio is known for, that high flying, that quick offense, as Mysterio and Balor battling now in the ring before Rey with a drop kick. Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson, I mentioned earlier, on the outside watching on. Of course, still feeling the effects of that attack by Daniel Bryan right before WrestleMania. Okay, Carl Anderson getting injured in an Extreme Rules match. And Gallows being pushed off of a semi-truck. I'm surprised he even survived it. But of course, I've been told that they are slowly but surely healing with each passing day as Rey Mysterio kicks down the current Universal Champion. Rey Mysterio up at the top rope. Big splash connecting on the Universal Champion, the top prize on Monday Night Raw. As now the cover 1, 2, no, and only a 2 count. Finn Balor very recently introducing that Universal title, replacing the World Heavyweight Championship. Rey Mysterio, if he gets a win here tonight against Finn Balor, perhaps he will be in the running for a potential shot at that title as Finn Balor trips him up and Rey Mysterio, not looking too good, into a back suplex. Finn Balor, ever since debuting the Universal title, ever since, becoming the leader of the club, he has transformed into an entirely different man. Some might say an even more dangerous man, as Balor, he goes up to the top, perhaps going for a coup de grace. No! Changing his mind, deciding to say, you know what, anything you can do, I can do better, with a splash of his own. But Rey Mysterio still kicks out. And Finn Balor, here we go. Finn Balor kicked him in the back, and Rey Mysterio just gets up and he's pissed off. He's furious. However, Finn catches him. Grabs him into the shoulders before kicking him in the side of the skull. Rey Mysterio here tonight, not looking too good in our opening match. As Balor, gets a punch to the back of the head there. And Rey Mysterio here. Goes to go for a big win here now. 1, 2. No, and only a 2 count there. Looked for a roll-up victory, but it did not get the job done. And Finn Balor is getting up, and Rey Mysterio is saying, come on, let's go. I'm not finished with you, but Finn Balor, using the momentum Rey Mysterio was building, bouncing off the ropes, Finn Balor decided to toss him to the outside before Rey Mysterio feels the splash by Finn Balor. Balor deciding to join him on the outside as Gallows and Anderson watch on. Finn Balor, the champion, throws Mysterio back into the ring. And there you see Finn Balor once again mocking Rey Mysterio, saying, hey, I can fly, but look at this, I still have the strength advantage. And now here we go, the striking advantage is now going in favor of Finn Balor, perhaps. As that combination sequence connects, no, Rey Mysterio, he just kips up. And now Rey Mysterio, he's getting pissed off, throws him into the corner now. Mysterio, what is this? Finn Balor tosses him to the other side. Rey Mysterio with a knee to the face. And Mysterio with a springboard drop kick off the middle turnbuckle, flying into the corner with the forearm, and Rey Mysterio's all fired up. No, God. I thought he was going for the, let's just say, the area between the legs, but not particularly the thigh. However, he kicks him in the thigh, and now with a big splash. 1, 2, no, somehow Rey Mysterio building up all that momentum, but Finn Balor in the end still kicks out somehow. As now, Mysterio. Here we go. Rey Mysterio, 6-1-9 connects. And now Mysterio looking to drop the dime. Misses the splash. And Finn Balor moves out of the way at the last possible second. Grabs him. Hooks the arm into the 1916. 1, 2, 3. Finn Balor 1916 out of nowhere on Rey Mysterio. But oh my God. If Finn Balor did not move at that last possible second, perhaps Rey Mysterio would have just defeated the current Universal Champion. But Balor, ladies and gentlemen, what a fight we just witnessed between both men. Rey Mysterio proving to the world why he is such a living legend. Finn Balor proving why he is the Universal Champion. And that's only the first matchup of tonight's episode. Finn Balor 1916 with a big win as he looks towards Money in the Bank, thinking who will be his next challenger and who will be winning that briefcase. As Finn Balor, ladies and gentlemen, looks out towards the crowd, a crowd that is excited here in Los Angeles for one hell of an episode. Okay, we just saw one hell of a match, as now Finn Balor, the leader of the club, looks out. Dolph Ziggler, later on tonight, will be taking on one half of the Raw Tag Team Champions in Hanson, one half of the War Raiders. That's going to be one hell of a match. Dolph Ziggler, ladies and gentlemen, looking to prove himself once again, as this is the match I'm wanting to see so goddamn badly. It's Shinsuke Nakamura versus Kyle O'Reilly. Destined to be one hell of a fight. And I can't wait to get into it. As now I can't wait to get into this next one here. A Money in the Bank qualifying match for the women's Money in the Bank ladder match. Shayna Baszler looking to take on Kairi Sane in this one. Okay, we saw last week on Monday Night Raw, Asuka, the Raw Women's Champion, defeating Carmella, who Kairi Sane has had a bit of a past with over the past month or so. Of course, constant back and forth attacks, back and forth bickering between the two ladies. However, tonight, Kairi Sane can't focus on Carmella because she has to focus on this woman right here. The most recent challenger for Asuka's Raw Women's title. Shayna Baszler is in the building. The Queen of Spades is in the building. And she's looking for a fight. Following this matchup, we're going to be hearing from Seth Rollins. And I can't wait for that one. As Baszler, there you see her. The Queen of Spades thinking to herself, all she has to do is defeat Kairi Sane, and then she's in the Money in the Bank ladder match. However, it's not going to be an easy task. The Pirate Princess is about to prove that here tonight. Okay, Kairi Sane a few weeks ago losing to Carmella, sure, but it was by count-out victory. Okay, Carmella at the last possible moment running into the ring following a super kick to the face of Kairi Sane. And now tonight, Kairi Sane looks to get a victory heading into the Money in the Bank pay-per-view. Speaking of Carmella, now Carmella! I believe that's her anyways. Carmella running down the ramp, and Kairi Sane gets taken down. Well, we saw Kairi Sane attack Carmella last week backstage before Carmella's match to get revenge, and it seems as though Carmella getting some revenge in her own right says, oh my god, face first goes Kairi Sane onto the steel before a drop kick to the back. Well, Shayna Baszler absolutely loving this sight in the ring. Carmella, oh god, a spine buster there on Kairi Sane. And Kairi Sane not looking too good heading into this matchup. Carmella, what the hell does she have in mind? Not too sure. Oh wait, throws her into the ring. And there you see the absolute predator, Shayna Baszler. Picks up Kairi, who's not looking too good. And Baszler now picks her up, takes her down. And Baszler with the clutch, with the Kirifuda clutch. And after that attack by Carmella, I don't blame Kairi Sane for tapping out almost immediately. Ladies and gentlemen, Shayna Baszler is going into the women's Money in the Bank ladder match. Shayna Baszler, massive victory. Okay, joining Asuka in that Money in the Bank ladder match. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Seth Rollins, he's laying out a challenge. And god damn it, I want to see it. Seth Rollins, he wants the Universal Champion. He wants Finn freaking Balor. And I'm not gonna lie, Seth Rollins versus Finn Balor is a match I absolutely want to see, just like I'm very excited to get into this next matchup. One half of the Raw Tag Team Champions, the man on the left, Hanson, that big boy right there, he is taking on Dolph Ziggler in some one-on-one competition. Dolph Ziggler, ladies and gentlemen, okay, he's had some success, he's had some losses. Tonight, he's looking to have some success against Hanson. Let's see if he'll be able to do it right now as Hanson and Rowe make their entrance. Okay, Rowe, a few weeks ago in a singles match of his own, losing to the aforementioned Finn Balor. Let's see if Hanson will have any more luck in singles competition, as the Raw Tag Team Champions are here tonight on Monday Night Raw. As Hanson waits for Dolph Ziggler. And the show-off, ladies and gentlemen, is in the building. And oh, wait a second. It doesn't seem as though he's coming alone. The Revival. Scott Dawson on the left, Dash Wilder on the right, accompanying the show-off Dolph Ziggler to the ring. Of course, the War Raiders a few weeks ago defeating the Revival at Backlash to become the first ever Raw Tag Team Champions. The Revival, ever since then, they've been pissed off and they have not forgotten that loss. Okay, they wish they were out here saying that they became the first ever Raw Tag Team Champions. And tonight, let's see if their support with Dolph Ziggler will lead Ziggler to a massive victory. Of course, Dolph Ziggler losing as well a few weeks ago to Roman Reigns. Let's see if he'll get that redemption here tonight in tonight's singles matchup now. And here we go. The kicks to the thigh there. Dolph Ziggler with the punches to the back of the skull before, here we go, Hanson with a few strikes of his own. And the shove, oh, goes for a dropkick, but there you see that speed by the big man Hanson. Okay, Hanson looks down at Ziggler. Rowe watching on the outside, and there you see Hanson showing off some strength with that absolutely massive spine buster, sit out spine buster. As now, ooh, Ziggler with a slap to the back of the head, not being able to take down Hanson. However, Hanson taking himself down there, but oh god, here we go. Hanson, the pure size of him, not allowing Dolph Ziggler to do any sort of offense before being pushed into the corner as Ziggler. Here we go, neckbreaker, no. And he still hasn't particularly been able to take down the big man. Okay, Hanson, he's only been on the ground once, and that's only because he's the one who threw himself at Ziggler. And now here we go. Oh my god. I was expecting a suplex. Turns out he wanted a knee to the freaking face there. As there you see Hanson laughing at the pure destruction of Dolph Ziggler before Hanson goes to the outside. Now there you see Dolph Ziggler, the show off, doing exactly what he does best. Okay, challenging Hanson in the ring. However, Hanson, oh, European uppercut connects before he goes for a massive clothesline and then turns it into a cutter, but no, reversed. Both men back and forth already in this matchup. Ziggler now looking too good, however, catches the leg, and Hanson, oh, gets taken down finally by Ziggler with a leaping DDT. And now El goes to take him down again. However, this time he reverses, but no, Hanson gets taken down there. Oh, and here we go. Dolph Ziggler with the offense now, finally being able to take down the big man. Finally being able to take down one half of the Raw Tag Team Champions. However, Hanson reverses the running splash. And now El goes for a punch. kicks him in the stomach, and here we go. Ziggler with the offense, laying in the punches. Before Hanson throws him in the corner. Now back and forth. Here we go between these two men. What does he have in mind? Oh, goes for a right hook. Reverses. Kicks him in the stomach. And now here we go. Ziggler! Out of nowhere! With the Famouser connecting. And now perhaps looking to finish the job with a zigzag. Oh! But perhaps not. As the back elbows connecting. And then, oh God, again! Back-to-back Famousers there by Dolph Ziggler. And now he's looking for the super kick that broke Matt Hardy. Perhaps looking to break the jaw of Hanson. 1, 2, 3. Dolph Ziggler. Massive super kick. And that's all she wrote. However, Hanson, throughout this entire match, laying in some punches, laying in some strikes, laying in some heavy-duty attacks. Dolph Ziggler, in the end, though, as soon as he hit that leaping DDT, of fire went through him. As now, oh, wait a second. In the ring, Rowe checking on Hanson after that super kick, but come on. Scott Dawson and Dash Wilder now. God damn it, really? Well, the Revival clearly still pissed off at the War Raiders for their loss at the Backlash pay-per-view. However, next week, I want to turn your attention to a no-holds-barred match that's been made official by General Manager King Booker. Kairi Sane, she's taking on Carmella. Hopefully, that back-and-forth feud will finally be put to rest, as now it's time for a main event match that is destined to be amazing, in my opinion. I am definitely looking forward to this one. The King of Strong Style, Shinsuke Nakamura, is set to take on Kyle O'Reilly, 1/4 of the Undisputed Era. Now, Samoa Joe last week calling out Shinsuke Nakamura, saying that he is pissed off at Nakamura, blaming Nakamura for the loss at Backlash, blaming Nakamura for Finn Balor's retention of the Universal Championship. Nakamura here tonight, he has not responded to Samoa Joe, but perhaps he's looking to let his actions do the talking in this main event match. Now, some say Shinsuke Nakamura should have won that triple threat match at Backlash. I mentioned it earlier. Finn Balor stealing the win at the Backlash pay-per-view off of a Nakamura Kinshasa to Samoa Joe. However, the opportunistic Finn Balor, showing why he is just that, running into the ring at the last possible second, throwing Nakamura to the outside, following a Kinshasa, and then deciding to get the victory. Just like how that man right there, Adam Cole, got a victory at the Backlash pay-per-view, retaining that United States Championship. Adam Cole here tonight, the leader of the Undisputed Era, alongside Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish. Okay, Roderick Strong not here tonight, missing his flight, so he couldn't be here. However, the Undisputed Era might not need him tonight. The OG version of the Undisputed Era is here. It's Nakamura versus Kyle O'Reilly, and I'm very excited for this one. And there you see the King of Strong Style taking on that man, the Undisputed Era's Kyle O'Reilly. Now, some might only think of Kyle O'Reilly as a tag team competitor, but Kyle O'Reilly here tonight in the main event is looking to show the world that you have to be a great singles superstar in order to become a great tag team superstar. As here we go. We might see a lot of technical offense between the two men here tonight. Kyle and Nakamura. Oh! Battling now is Kyle O'Reilly, deciding to take a cheap shot there to the face of Nakamura. And here we go, Kyle O'Reilly and Nakamura squaring off here. Some technical wrestling being shown by both men. As now Nakamura pushes O'Reilly off here on Monday Night Raw. Both men back and forth now. Kyle O'Reilly grabbing the arm of Shinsuke. There's now Shinsuke. What is this? Nakamura. Here we go. Some trademark Nakamura offense. Look at this. This technical master. Here we go. As Kyle O'Reilly seems to push Nakamura. Gets out of the headlock. Oh, and grabs him into a belly-to-belly. And Fish and Cole on the outside. Loving it. As now Nakamura. Oh, here we go. Once again. Both men test the strength right now. Kyle O'Reilly. Oh, gets a slap to the face in response by Nakamura. Perhaps some revenge from earlier. And now here we go. Shinsuke. Here we go. He's pissed off. Okay, he might have just angered Kyle O'Reilly. As now Nakamura's the man who pushes Kyle O'Reilly across the ring. And here we go. Some more trademark Shinsuke Nakamura action. Saying, come on, challenging Kyle O'Reilly. And here we go. O'Reilly with a running super kick there, taking down Nakamura. I don't think he was expecting that one. There's now a punch to the back of the head. Goes to grab him. Oh, wait. Takes him down there. And here we go. The slaps, the open palm strikes by Kyle O'Reilly with some trademark offense there. And now here we go. Kyle O'Reilly with an armbar. A submission specialist. Kyle O'Reilly takes him down, however. Here we go, Nakamura with some strikes of his own. The King of Strong Style proving why he is just as. Now look at that. A creative way to get into an armbar, taking down Kyle O'Reilly. Saying anything you can do, I can do better with the armbar action. As now, oh God, here we go. Kyle O'Reilly once again with the open palm strikes. Taking down Nakamura. And then into an armbar again. This seems as though it's the battle of armbars right now. As Kyle O'Reilly gets the punches to the face again by Shinsuke Nakamura to get out of it. But here we go, once again, going after the arm, definitely seeming to be a target for Kyle O'Reilly. Is now again with another armbar here. Kyle O'Reilly, a submission specialist, a limb targeting specialist. Here tonight, he's very intelligent in his maneuverings. As you are seeing here tonight, a lot of submission holds already within this match, turning him around, grabbing him, and now here we go again with the arm bars again, over and over again with these goddamn arm bars as Kyle O'Reilly gets out of that one. And now, oh, goes for a running kick, miss. However, oh, he doesn't miss those ones. The shots there, goes for a kick to the back of the skull, however. Oh, rolling elbow, no. Both men back and forth, and here we go. We turn to a technical wrestling match into a striking exchange. This is the main event of Monday Night Raw. We are live and sold out in LA. Thank you very much for watching this one so far. As now, once again, Nakamura wearing down Kyle O'Reilly. As, oh, O'Reilly kicks Nakamura off before... What is this? Grabbing him once again into another submission hold. Working over the arm again. Working over the hand this time. Okay, wrenching on the fingers. Wrenching on the arm. The shoulder. Kyle O'Reilly, an expert submission specialist. However, Kyle O'Reilly gets a strong knee to the back of the skull. And that's exactly where Nakamura is comfortable. Okay, hitting the hard strikes on his opponent. As now Kyle O'Reilly much more comfortable once again, showing off the submission game. Okay, he keeps going for the arm bars, but every time Nakamura has an answer. As now Nakamura, ooh, with an elbow, and here we go. The striking exchange now favoring Shinsuke Nakamura in this one. As now he looks at Cole and Fish, saying, come on, look at what I'm doing to your boy. As O'Reilly is down on the outside. And Kyle now getting up. The pack of wolves, that is the Undisputed Era. They came out together, but it seems as though Kyle O'Reilly not even going to talk to Cole and Fish on the outside, deciding that he wants this to be a one-on-one venture against himself and Nakamura, but perhaps that might not be such a good idea, as Nakamura with a punch to the face, turning him around. Oh! And Nakamura slams down Kyle O'Reilly. And O'Reilly not looking too good. O'Reilly's not looking too good now. Goes for the kick to the stomach before, wait a second. Going for that patented guillotine chokehold, perhaps taking down Nakamura. Kyle O'Reilly with the guillotine chokehold. Looking to tap out. Shinsuke Nakamura. Nakamura, he's writhing in pain, wrenching. Okay, there you see. Kyle O'Reilly also grabbing the arm, very smart, looking to work over the arm any way he can. However, Nakamura showing off a test of strength there, testing his own strength as he slams down O'Reilly into the mat. However, Kyle O'Reilly seems to definitely have taken control of this one, grabbing him, slamming him into the mat again with the suplex, bringing him back into the ring. As Kyle, stomps on the leg there, stomps on the ankle. In this massive main event match on Monday Night Raw, Kyle O'Reilly, goes to grab him, but Nakamura reverses with a boot to the top of the head, and then a kick to the face for good measure. As now Nakamura saying, get up, I dare you, get up right now here on Monday Night Raw. Drop kick connects. Drop kick connecting off the middle turnbuckle. And now here we go. Once again, Nakamura working over the arms of O'Reilly. Both men working over those arms throughout this entire match. As now Nakamura pulls him into the ring. Pulls him to the middle of the ring before dropping the knee. 1, 2. No, and only a 2 count. Very, very back and forth, very, very technical matchup we are seeing between these two men to finish off Monday Night Raw. What a hell of a contest we are seeing. As now, a boot to the back of the skull of Kyle O'Reilly. And Nakamura now up on the middle turnbuckle once again, telling him to get back up. As now, drop kick. This time with a miss. Missing the dropkick this time before slapping him in the face, and Kyle O'Reilly waking up here tonight, but Nakamura, what is this? Punches him in the face, and now right in front of Cole and Fish. Oh my God, dropping him, and there you see Cole saying, what the hell, that was uncalled for. Dropping him on the ring apron, dropping him on the Minitron side of the ring. And Nakamura saying he ain't done yet. Nakamura challenging Kyle. And there you see Kyle O'Reilly deciding to exchange a few words with Adam Cole on the outside. And here we go. Perhaps that might just help him win this matchup, as now he's got the striking exchange. Here we go. By Kyle O'Reilly. The strikes connecting with the elbows to the face. And then, wait a second. Kyle O'Reilly, look at this. With an armbar leg lock combination by Kyle O'Reilly, as now Nakamura gets out of it. He gets out of it, goes for a punch to the face, but no reverses. Kyle now here, the leader of the Undisputed Era, Adam Cole watching on along with Bobby Fish. As Kyle, the submission specialist, waiting for Nakamura to get up, as now Nakamura with an elbow to the knee, as now goes to grab him, no reverses, kicks him in the stomach, and now look at that, the quick strikes there, the boot to the side of the head before a knee to the face, the Kinshasa connecting, 1, 2, 3 out of nowhere. What a match between these two men, back and forth. Such a back and forth exchange throughout this entire match. But in the end, Kyle O'Reilly gets met with a knee to face. Shinsuke Nakamura bringing the fight, but Kyle O'Reilly proving why he is such a valuable member of the Undisputed Era. But in the end, It was all one mistake by Kyle O'Reilly going to grab the head of Nakamura. Nakamura deciding to push him off, and then the quick strikes followed by a Kinshasa out of nowhere, and god damn it! Well, Nakamura, the winner of this matchup, not allowing himself to celebrate as Fish and Cole attack him with that steel chair. God damn it. As Fish yelling down at Nakamura. No, wait a second. I mentioned Adam Cole defeated this man at Backlash. Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns is here on Monday Night Raw. And Fish, one member of the Undisputed Era, goes after him, and Roman Reigns stopping him with one punch, a Superman punch. And Bobby Fish is down for the count as Adam Cole, the United States Champion, the leader of the Undisputed Era, gets taken down by Roman. And Roman, here we go now. Nakamura is down. Roman Reigns looking to finish off Monday Night Raw with a massive spear on Adam Cole. Adam Cole, the United States Champion, has just been speared out of his boots by the big dog himself. And there you see Nakamura looking down at Adam Cole, looking at Roman Reigns, realizing Roman Reigns perhaps has just saved him from an onslaught of fury by Fish and Cole, and perhaps even Kyle O'Reilly if ever wakes up from that Kinshasa. The Undisputed Era being taken down by the combination of Nakamura and Roman. It seems as though Nakamura, what is this? Nakamura looks for some revenge of his own as the Kinshasa there on Adam Cole here tonight. Well, ladies and gentlemen, what a way to finish off Monday Night Raw. Roman Reigns and Adam Cole. This feud is far from over. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.